Well, welcome back, everybody. Broadcasting from Florida Road in Durban, ahead of the Hollywoodbets Durban July that's taking place on Saturday. It's the 126th edition. It's a fantastic race that they've got planned for the final. 18 strong horses, and everybody has their favorites. So I'll leave it up to you to try and pick the winner of this incredible race that's become something of a real highlight on the calendar of South Africa. So yeah, that's taking place. But in and amongst all of that, of course, is the benefits that you will hear that happen for the city of Durban and for the province in general of bringing such major events to it. You can hear behind us at the moment is the official media launch that is taking place today. So you can hear just some of the speeches in the background. So please just bear with us as we go through, but I'm sure you'll be able to hear us perfectly. And especially my guests that are joining us, because as I mentioned to you, we are here on Florida Road. And many of you, I'm sure, know Florida Road if you do come to Durban. Filled with some nightclubs, it's filled with bars and restaurants, and it's got a fantastic vibe, and certainly one of the places that seems to be turning around when it comes to the city and its offerings. I'm looking around me and seeing big franchises that are being built here as well, which has done wonders for the area. So to speak to exactly how business is going and how things are looking, I've got two business owners here, and it's of course Shaylin Simon, who's Capello Florida Road. He owns the business there, and Noshad Osman, who owns Santosa Coffee Shop. So, gentlemen, what a pleasure to have you, and thanks so much for joining us here on Morning Live.
Thank you for having us.
Pleasure.
Thanks for having us.
So, seeing as you've got the mic, Noshad, let me begin with you. I mean, in terms of business here on Florida Road, how are you noticing things?
So, Florida Road, in terms of its offerings, is probably the most vibrant place in Durban that you can come across, from the bars, the pubs, the halal offerings, and also we've got a very international cuisine that happens here on Florida Road, from cuisine from Italy, Turkey. Coffee shops are like no other. And so we see Florida Road as the place to be for this July and for any festive season.
I'm happy to hear that, because it really is. I mean, as soon as you come up here, you just get a beautiful sense that there is so much happening. And for you, in terms of Capello, how are you guys doing?
We're doing very well, thank you. The road is changing again. There's a new sense of vibiness, and there's an urgency to want to be here. A lot of offerings. The safety is improved. So it's great to come to work nowadays.
Yeah. Why? What has changed? Why do you feel like things are looking a lot more positive?
Well, the city manager, Musa Mbele, actually is the one that drove the project and started improving the security, started changing the way the place looks green, clean, inviting international brands like the one behind us, and there's a lot more safety and a lot more visible policing. So it's safe to walk up and down now. You can choose between a variety of entertainment options and cuisine options.
And that's very, very important, because I have no doubt, and I mean for you as a business owner, you felt a downturn because the city's gone through some really, really tough times. Did you feel it? Did you actively feel that your business was really starting to struggle?
So we did. For the past couple of years, it has been a struggle. And again, I think the support that we've gotten from the city and from Durban Tourism together really helped us turn things around in the past couple of months. But we did feel it. It was a big strain. The perception of Florida Road was the biggest problem that we did have. And that seems to be turning around now. For the better.
Yeah. I hope so, because sometimes you do find that happens, and it's not fair on the businesses that try and operate here, because you're still offering a great service, and yet the reputation is the thing that you have to overcome.
100%, and Florida Road has that historic reputation of being the place to be.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So I mean, you've been operating. I don't know how long you've been open for.
No, I've been open now for 2 years.
For 2 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Capello, I know 10 years.
Capello's been here for
talk
over
to me.
10
I mean,
years. So
10 years, you've seen the waves.
Yes, we have. And you know what it's going to be? We've got a brand new store. So it's going to be a whole new vibe. And we're changing the way people see entertainment and how they go out. Remember, Capello is a national brand and international as well. So we're bringing people from all over the country here.
Fantastic. Something like the Durban July. I mean, do you notice that business gets much better at that time?
Oh, absolutely. Especially this year. This year it's been incredible. compared to previous years, which is caught us by surprise.
I'm so happy to hear this because there's so many businesses that speak about, how negative things are and how hard it's been and the uncertainty among South Africans. But you guys are painting a very different picture here. You're painting a picture of a big turnaround in business.
I think the one thing that we must acknowledge is that we as KZNers are the most resilient. With what we've been through over the past couple of years, we still seem to come out on top. And the thing is with business is that there will always be struggles. It's the ability to persevere and again, with assistance from everybody else and from the customers, and that is to be able to see that light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, I love that. I really do. I also want to touch on something, and I know I probably it's a hard one, but it certainly is. And whenever you search for Florida Road, whenever you speak about Florida Road, the very unfortunate incident of what happened at Wish comes up with the death of AKA. Did that take a massive toll on your businesses as well?
That did take a huge toll on businesses throughout Florida Road, and again, but the thing is that was an isolated incident.
Absolutely.
And it's not a norm that happens on Florida Road. I mean, it was devastating. It was huge for the tourism industry, for the music industry, and it's one of the greatest artists that lived.
Yeah.
But in terms of perception, that was an isolated incident. It's not something that you don't hear about murders on Florida Road every day or anything like that. So
Which is important to highlight because
100%.
a lot of the time people focus on that, and at the end of the day, that's not what it's all about. Because when you do come here, and as we wrap up, this is the first thing I saw was basketball courts. It's a community center. You've got the hostel next door. You've got, as you say, big international chains that are opening up here. It's buzzing with people in and out. And the youth, they come here and they use that. So this must have a great vibe in the day.
it does, and I think it's also one of the most cosmopolitan areas in Durban.
Yeah.
And again, that offering is for everybody. You've got restaurants that have kiddies areas. You've got bars and pubs for adults. You've got halal restaurants. So it actually lends itself to all walks of life.
Fantastic. I love it. Listen, it's 8:45 in the morning and I want to take my jacket off. Is this normal? Do you ever have winter here?
This is Durban. Welcome.
Man, I really am. I'm dying. The heat is killing me here. It's amazing. But listen, both of you, good luck for this weekend. It's going to be fantastic. It always is. It always is. And I just hope you have more and more success with your businesses. And I'm so happy to hear this positive message that both of you are bringing through.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you. All right. So, two business owners here on Florida Road talking to us. We've got Shaylin Simon, who is from Capello, Florida Road, and Nishad Osman. He owns a coffee shop up the road called Santosa. I got to come for a coffee. 100%. You're going to spoil me with the coffee just now? Okay. All right. Good. Me, I'm hustling coffees all over the place. Anyway, it's fantastic to have come to you live from this media event that's been taking place here on Florida Road. There's a hive of activity, lots of buzz around this one. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you saw the footage of the horse. The horse came to visit. He was here, but he left. He wasn't very happy. I don't blame the poor guy. Can you imagine seeing all of us standing around? The guy, he just wanted to go back to where he came from, but it was fantastic. And you can see lots of people. The fashion is really something that I think everybody is looking forward to. There are all new young designers that are showcasing their things, and this is a wonderful platform for them to hopefully get recognized and get some fantastic business going for them. So at the moment, that's who's being introduced onto the platform there to show off what they have come with. But that's where we have to say goodbye from Durban for today. Have a fantastic day and good luck if you're with the bets. I still don't have a pick for you this year. Sorry, no one's jumping out. I don't know. But then again, I got it wrong last year, so I'm not going to do it again. Take care, everybody. See you in studio tomorrow. Bye-bye.